Mr. Adams was the one who really was the man who did this thing.
Well, it had its beginning with Governor Schaefer when he was in his first term of governor.
Many years ago, I didn't know what international trade was. I just thought you'd go someplace and you got business. Well, I went over with a fellow by the name of Randy Evans a couple of years ago, and we went to Japan, and we walked in, and in our idea, just put a contract down, they signed, we come home. I learned that wasn't the way to do it.
He'd been on a trip to Asia and had visited Taiwan and Korea and Japan and saw the World Trade Center in Taiwan. He came home and said, "I want one."
When we came back, we talked with the business community, and Mr. Adams was, of course, in that group. And we decided then that maybe it would be a good idea to have an institute to teach our people how to work in foreign countries. And that was the genesis of World Trade Center Institute.
Obviously, we're in a global market. This is a global economy. And for this state's companies to succeed, they have to capture a larger share of the global market. The days of just targeting the domestic market and targeting domestic products are over.
International business now is really much more of a requirement than an option. One has to step back and look at the global economy. The train for world trade left the station easily 20 years ago.
What you realize when you start working outside our country is that a lot of business is still done at the government level. And the World Trade Center Institute, with its partnership with the government, the governor of Maryland and the leadership of Maryland, it will open doors that a single company cannot open.
We are well known as being a vibrant center for international education and connections. So companies that are in America come to us, that are in this region in Maryland, come to us to find those connections overseas. They come to us to get the exposure and the international education through our programs. And they come to us because we have very innovative ways to promote them and get them connected, so in the end, they can win business, because that's what it's all about.
Building relationships is how you succeed. And if you build good relationships, your business will do well. And I think the World Trade Center Institute promotes relationships with all facets of business in the international community.
If you want exposure to those that have been doing international work, if you want exposure to those that have been doing it and want to share and want to network with others, if you want exposure to potentials for strategic partnerships or alliances with others, and if you just want exposure to someone that might speak your own language about international relationship building and globalization, this is the group you'd want to be with.
It's been very helpful to have that network of people, larger businesses who've made it before. We've learned a great deal in terms of manufacturing processes that, again, just new things to us. Met a lot of people that have helped us along the way grow our business.
This is the place where you can meet all of the important people in Maryland.
Last year we had over 120 diplomats come here for Embassy Day. We put them in a room with businesses from all over the area to try and give them an opportunity to meet with some of these diplomats that are going home to be some of the senior officials in their governments. That is a wonderful business opportunity.
Embassy Day was really good for us. We were involved as a speaker, so we invited the Indonesian ambassador to be one of our guests, and he was kind enough to join us. We had some personal one-on-one time with him, both at the event, then he later came back to our manufacturing facility in Baltimore. And so we have a personal relationship because of that event with the Indonesian ambassador.
Our booth happened to be right next to the Ghana booth. And we actually have programs in Ghana in maternal child health and in reproductive health. So we were able to make a network with a representative from Ghana and have since been in very close contact with them, looking at other opportunities in Ghana where we can expand our expertise.
We manage a State Department program which brings international visitors into the U.S. And then once they arrive in Maryland, I arrange their professional program.
You meet people from all over the world. And the World Trade Center Institute, they're always bringing delegations in from all over the world, which gives us an opportunity to find out more about businesses in other countries, to offer the Port of Baltimore and their services to them.
We can never forget the impact of the port. It is the economic engine that started this miracle that is the Baltimore and Maryland economy. It is still very, very important to us. It connects us with the world. It is the basic commerce and trade vehicle. It's now augmented, obviously, with the new technology and the airport, but the airport and the port combined are huge economic engines. We need to be forward-thinking so that we develop new products and capture markets ahead of other competitors. And again, our location next to the world's power center in Washington gives us an incredible leg up on other competing states.
International business and our World Trade Center Institute is not about international business for international business sake. Ultimately, it's about a better economy for Marylanders. It's about a better life for our children here, and that really is and determines the success of the World Trade Center Institute.